Russian President Vladimir Putin has given an interview to a Swiss TV channel. In it, he gave his account of the roots of many of Europe's problems. Well, Medina Kochneva joins us live now with more. Medina, good to see you there. What exactly has the Russian president been saying then?
Well, just as you mentioned, in an interview to a Swiss TV network, Russian President Vladimir Putin said that Europe remains quite dependent on the policy coming from the United States.
We'd like to see Europe acting more independently and having more sovereignty. It's a little bit strange when, in order to discuss issues with our European colleagues, we have to deal with Washington.
The president also added that quite often the U.S. policy is the root to European problems and Europe is just left behind to deal with them.
Europe is currently facing a problem, the massive influx of immigrants. But was it Europe that took the decisions that led to this situation? We have to be truthful. These decisions came from across the Atlantic. But it's Europe that's facing the problem. And that is only one example. There are many more.
At the same time, the Russian president said that it doesn't really mean that the American policy should be demonized, that the U.S. is carrying out the sort of policy that they believe works for the national interests of their country. However, Vladimir Putin thinks that balance of interest should be kept. Now, the president mentioned that those people who don't really understand the situation in full, they talk about some military threat coming from Russia. Now, according to the Russian president, Russia is trying to preserve the balance of power in the world and at the same time to secure its own safety. Now, the president added that the arms race was actually started by the U.S. when it decided to withdraw itself from the Missile Defense Treaty. So Russia was forced to do the same to preserve the strategic balance of power.